Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James, bitch.
The one and only, the original. I was born by the river. I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pistol. I was making that cash. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn up. Fuck you, man.
Hey everybody, welcome to Illustrate Radio. Happy Wednesday. I am your host T Gray, and you know I got my super sexy pretty brown co-host in the building with me, Miss Lucky. What's up?
How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you. You always give me such a warm welcome. Love it.
It's good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I hope you've been having a good week so far.
Yeah, it's been okay. It's been good. No complaints.
Okay. You guys, before we get into this show, and best believe we got a great show for you tonight, we're going to go ahead and get this church business out the way. So make sure that you hit that like, hit that subscribe, you guys. Make sure that you're following us at Illustrate_radio. Make sure that if you miss us here, that you catch us again every Wednesday at 8 on your Roku. Download that 7 on demand app. We are streaming everywhere, you guys. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter. Find us. We are right here. Google us, bitch. Google us, bitch. In the second half of the show, what's up, Uptown King 77? Shout out to DJ Stiletto, who's not in with us tonight, you guys. We hope we get her back next week. In the second half of the show, you guys, our hot take, we have an awesome local DMV fine for our guest. City State Brewery is going to be in the building in the second half. We got to spit that ish coming up, but we're going to go ahead and jump into my love and. Anytime. So today's love and was going to be love and a bitch don't know. Okay. I would just keep it real with you guys. I don't know. I was going to be uber prepared to bring this quote to you all and just really break it down. We were going to chop it up about that. But in the meantime of that, something else came to mind, you guys. Knowing what you want versus knowing what you need is super important. Not just in a building and trying to be a boss and in that framework, but just in life in general. Sometimes there's a very thin line between those things. And sometimes it definitely can cause confusion. When we're out here trying to grow as people, we oftentimes get caught up in what we want. We know what we want. We go after what we want. We gonna go get it. And then overlook what we need. We overlook what the necessity is. We overlook what those things are that provide us peace of mind, that provide us peace in self, that instill our self-worth, that secure our confidence, that keep us moving, keep us going, because we're so busy chasing what we want, so busy and negating all the things that we need. Like, I want $1 million. I do. I want even more than that. But, I want $1 million. The reality of it is I need X amount of money to facilitate this, to facilitate that, to facilitate this. I want all the gold, the glitter, the glitz, the glam, the this, the that. I need water, rest, exercise, eating well. I need. So while you're out here chasing things, and I'm not saying it's wrong to have a want. We all got them. We made that way. While you're out here chasing what you want, never lose sight of what you actually need. Never lose sight of the things that you need to function daily. And to function daily means not only mentally, but emotionally, spiritually. Let your foundation be strong, you guys, because you can't build anything on a shaky foundation. And if my foundation isn't solid, I need some bricks. I need mortar. I need wood. I need nails. Yes, I want the biggest house on the block. But if I don't then secure my foundation and build it with the things that I need, what I want is obsolete. What I want is going to fall apart if my needs are not met. So I just want you all to kind of take a second, take stock of your lives and where you are and what you're doing, and take stock of what you want versus what it is you need. And if you're a person who says, well, I don't know what I need, then now you have a good place to start because you need to figure that out. But that's it for the love. And so it turned into love and what you need versus what you
What you
want.
want? Boom.
You all take that with you.
I'm
Like,
so here. I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it. Because sometimes we don't understand the responsibility of the things that we want. Because sometimes we ask for, oh, I want a good man. Oh, I want a successful man. And then you realize, oh shit, I can't handle what it comes. He comes with fans. He comes with time now home. You know what I'm saying? Can I really handle that? But yeah, we gonna get right into it. That was you had some very, very great points. And we gonna get into my luck. It is just my luck that I hurt myself. So you'll notice that my right eye is kind of slightly swollen because why? Every time I tell the story, I kind of laugh because, yeah, I hit myself with the door. I was doing too much. I was moving too fast. And this is the reason why it's good to kind of like slow down. Even when someone else is saying that this is my urgency, this is their urgency is not your emergency. Okay. And even when you're rushing, it's good to just kind of just take a step back, be able to enjoy the small things and kind of just relax because at the end of the day, only you can hurt you. And it was funny because I was cracking up as it happened and I had ice to my face. I literally just took the bandage off. And I was cracking up because I'm like, damn, that is some really ironic shit. Only I can hurt me. And that is also some real shit because at the end of the day, if you are feeling triggered by anything, if you can't say someone made you mad or someone did this or someone did that, I'm upset because you did. And we say that we're supposed to love selflessly. That is the most selfish shit I've ever fucking heard. Is someone else made me do something. How are you going to give somebody else control over you? How are you going to allow somebody else to master you? So take accountability, which I did. Take the lessons with the blessings. Y'all know I love to say that shit. And realize that only you can hurt you. That's it. Yeah, because I only allow myself because you're close to you. Remember that. Like you're literally internal and external. And unless somebody physically is in with arm's reach, protect your space and protect your peace by also being patient and slowing the fuck down. Note to self, Keisha, with this damn shit. My eye, it hurts too. But I'm gonna be all right. And that is it for my luck. I kept it short and very much sweet. Yeah. So hopefully y'all found that as a treat. I'm gonna try to stop.
well, look, your eye busted, but you still cute. Okay.
Thank you.
I got a permanent lazy eye, bitch. So I'm just used to one eye being.
See, everybody's body, one half of everyone's body is literally is not your body's not symmetric. So I definitely have an eye that is smaller, but right now it is really giving me like this eye is closed shut.
Listen, half my body belongs to my father, the other half belongs to my mother. So weird. Hands, eyes, ears, my feet, even my legs. It's crazy as hell.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah. So my nice slanty eye, that's my mom's. My big old on your face, that's my daddy's. Weird like that.
It's super fast. I kind of, you know what? I can agree. I kind of got the same thing going on too. But anyway, I didn't get to ask you, how's your week been?
My week has been very interesting. Mm-hmm. I got a promotion, guys. Yay. So I started in my new position yesterday. And these people trying to work your girl. I swear I don't go to work. Like, whose idea was that? Trying to work your girl. So Um, definitely an adjustment. Definitely an adjustment, but it's a welcome adjustment. So things were a little bit better today. Kind of calmed down a little bit. I'm like, okay, okay, let a girl settle in. Okay,
I ain't mad at it, boo.
let a girl settle in before you
Like,
try to put.
damn, that's like my when my kid went to school first day. They like, yeah, history test. What? Like, hold on, wait, huh?
I know, right,
They said,
right.
yeah, we gonna see what she could. We gonna throw her in the water, swim or sink or
It
swim, sink or
really
swim.
was that. And I held it, you know what I mean? I held it, but at the end of
Cause
the
you
day,
a
I was like,
beast.
oh, I'm tired.
You a
I'm tired,
beast.
tired. But no, but good things, good things. Other than my week has been great. I have an opportunity to put in this work all weekend with Rodney Perry at Baltimore Comedy Factory. So you all make sure you pull up, come see your girl. I will be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yo,
5 shows.
Pete, where are you with the clapping? We need you to be in the background with the.
Ray knows how to clap for herself. All right.
I just didn't want to be all loud on the mic because I'm trying to. Bullet, 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 pull up.
What you to me so far? Yeah, well, we're gonna go ahead, you guys, and jump into that spit that ish. Okay, you guys. So there is so much going on in entertainment news right now, and there's so many things in here that I want to talk about. But I want to bring this up because it's new and this just happened, and I really want to know what people think about this. So we're gonna go off script for a second. This whole situation, of course, because I'm a comedian, I want to talk about it. This whole situation with Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish, like,
You gotta
what
update
do
me.
okay, so a long time ago, I can't tell you exactly how many years, but this was very early on in Tiffany Haddish's career. Her and Ari Spears,
Oh, I did see it.
oh, so they did
Okay.
a skit.
Uh-huh.
And the skit was supposed to be almost like putting pedophilia in reverse. That was the aim of the skit. But there were some lewd and or explicit, to a certain extent, type scenes where the little boy was in his underwear. They had, something similar. The girl performing fellatio, whatever. Fast forward, the girl and the boy were brother and sister. They are now suing Ari Spears and Tiffany Haddish for molestation and child endangerment. It's a list. It's a long, 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 long list of charges. The girl is 22, and I don't remember exactly how old the brother is. I think he's a teenager still. And so these charges are now being filed and brought up to the court. In the background of that, the mother apparently had been trying to get some charges for years. Don't know what the whole story is, but I do know that when it comes to sex trafficking, when it comes to molestation, when it comes to just it's too many entertainers that live lifestyles that of course are taboo. But in this situation, this is a little bit different. This is something that was scripted. This is something that was filmed. This is something that has been out for years. Like, what do you think, just in general, when it comes to these entertainers, whether they be comedians or not, and these kind of charges and these kind of allegations? I can't hear you, boo.
My bad. I was muted. Unmute. Okay.
It's okay.
So you know how I feel. I'm very sensitive and when it comes to children as well. And as a parent, you have to also I'm all about accountability as well. So just taking
Mhm.
accountability on all parts from the parents that allowed this skit to happen to
Mhm.
what was the name? That's so crazy. Where did this show on? What's the show that it came on?
I don't even remember.
No, it's that show. It's famous for doing crazy shit like this. Saturday Night Live? Was it SNL?
It might not have been SNL because what was Aries on? He was on Uptown Comedy Club for sure.
He
I
definitely
don't.
was on SNL.
He was.
Yeah.
I've never really been an Aries Spears fan like that, y'all. I ain't even
Yeah,
gonna.
he definitely was on SNL. I feel like it was an SNL skit, but because SNL is known for pushing the envelope, so I hold them accountable as well. Because was it I didn't see the whole clip, so I'm not gonna fully comment on it. I just
Mm,
know sometimes we're very hard on our own people as well. And if they and sometimes intentions um and communication on how it was delivered can get misunderstood, and so it's perception too as well. So
mhm,
because I haven't seen the clip, taking accountability, I did see her statement as well, but taking accountability and knowing that may have been in poor taste to do things, because sometimes as comedians or just as entertainers or as
mhm,
people, okay, as everyday people, we make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? And we shouldn't be so hard on one another, especially if it's a litigation. She can't really talk about it that much.
mhm,
But I just maybe it was in poor taste, and people have the right to make a mistake. And hopefully moving forward, there's a way to correct it, being more active in that sense. But yeah, I'm all about a call to action. I'm not really all about just deeming and persecuting somebody constantly for making a mistake.
mhm.
So yeah, we'll just see what the charges bring.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was Mad TV. See, I knew it was either one of them.
Oh yeah,
Mad
that's
TV is also
listen. I
known.
forgot all about, and I used to love Mad TV.
Yeah,
Y'all,
yeah, me
crazy.
too. Mad TV.
I knew it was something.
I know it was one. See, it had to be like one of the two. It's crazy because Mad TV was popped in my head at first, but I
Yeah,
went
it
with SNL because I know SNL is known
was
for that.
always just off the chain.
Yeah.
But it's so much though. Like I feel like I'm not even gonna say that. No, let me just close my mouth on that because y'all gonna sue me. So let me shut up. But let's move on. I just wanted to know what you thought, just because it's something that's like, new and current, and that's kind of what's happening. And so the discussion has just been very, very interesting. But the list of charges, it's
I'm
like
gonna talk
10,
to you off air because I want to hear your opinion.
it's like 10 different things. And I hope that whatever truth there is just brought to light.
It's brought to light, right?
Tiffany herself has spoke out against it, and it was like, in hindsight, it really wasn't in good taste. It wasn't funny.
Hmm.
Um, so I do feel she feels remorseful. However, I think Aries was one of the writers and has said nothing. Not only did he perform the skit, but he also wrote it. So I would love to hear what he has to say. But so moving on, you guys, I don't make no transition to this. Little Yachty. He enters the frozen pizza market with a line sold exclusively at Walmart.
Hmm.
The 25-year-old rapper, you guys, has his own brand of pizza called Yachty's Pizzeria. He gonna have some hot honey cheese, some sausage and pepperoni, veggie supreme. These pizzas are gonna be sold for $6.98. Now I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. If the pizza is good, Lil Yachty, all you gotta do is get a chunky brother to eat it and sing about it, and that shit gonna be off the charts like Patty's Pies. That's all I know. It's gonna be off the chart. Like I'm proud of Lil Yachty
That's
doing
what's up.
something great with his money, um, having a vision other than music and diving into it. What do you think? Would you try Lil Yachty's pizza?
Um, yeah, I would, but you already know, like I just feel as though I'm super proud of him. Great job on expanding your brand. I just wish we could slightly pick more healthy choices, just sometimes. Just sometimes. Because but he does have a vegan or vegetarian one, so I might try it and see, what I'm saying. But I just want us, I want everyone just to be a little bit more healthy, man. Pizza is like the worst thing for us, and processed foods. But other than that, I ain't mad at you. Expand the brand, do your damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And $7 is a fucking steal. It better be better than a pizza at Aldi's. Yeah. I said, all these pizza $5. It ain't great, but the cauliflower pizza that hits. That hits.
So script writer's block says he is not a good rapper. Listen, we ain't even here to talk about whether or not he could rap. We need to talk about these pieces. But here's the thing. It's 2022. Do you even really have to know how to rap? Do you for real?
Nope. Because all you gotta do, you know what you gotta do? Let me tell you what the formula is. Excuse me. Drugs, okay? Demonic music and lyrics over a tight ass beat and making up shit that you ain't never did. That is pretty much what. Oh yeah, and don't forget number 5. I'm sorry, the sound effects.
Yeah.
And tick all them things gonna pick it up. I'm telling you, it's the algorithm. It'd be like trash, 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 and trash. Everything just
Yeah. No bull. Like I'm one of those people who is old hip hop head, low head. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me my late 80s, 90s, because that's my era for me. You know what I mean? I'm from the era where it was the lyrics, the beat was like the cherry on top, but the lyrics had you.
was lit.
So,
Oh, shout out to our day, because he's a new artist. Well, new in our era, with our age group. And his music is like that. Okay. But anyway, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
no, by all means,
Yeah.
Get him on here.
Yeah, you know what? I might have to try to see if I can work that in. That would be fire to have him on here.
Yes, indeed. So moving on, you guys, Black Lives Matter has been sued for allegedly stealing $10 million, you guys, to fight against racial injustice. So I know I'm going to mess your name up. Shalomia, I think that's how I say it. I apologize for messing it up, but it looks like Shalomia Bowers is the new top dog at the National Black Lives Global Network Foundation, and she's being accused of cheating the collective of activists out of $10 million. So T. Gray, let's talk about me in third person. T. Gray's not surprised by this. Just last year, there was some talk and some speculation about the homes that the women were buying, because these were multi-million-dollar mansions in California that have been purchased on behalf of Black Lives Matter for these women to live in. It's so many layers here. So I'm going to try not to dive in too much, because we got a guest and we got to get the show going. But I'm going to just say this. People bought in to Black Lives Matter so heavily. Whole time, Black Lives Matter was owned by a white company. Whole time, white company.
You should see me. I'm Googling. I'm on my phone going, because I'm like, but now I'm going to let you finish your point, because I'm glad you said
it. Whole time, white company gives you black faces to look at, for you to trust, okay, for you to buy into. So once this movement, first of all, how long did the movement last? A year? Because once the George Floyd stuff stopped, Black Lives Matter stopped. Once they collected all your coins for a year, they disappeared. There were still black men, women being killed. There were still injustices being done. They didn't show up. They didn't, whatever. It was a money grab. And we paid into it. Now I take that back. Not me, because I didn't. But everybody who did, y'all paid into this money grab.
If you had a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, if you posted it, and at the end of the day, I feel like she's the fall guy. She probably they have a way of literally building us up to have a purpose, to breaking. This is not the views of Illustrate Radio, to breaking us down. Okay. And I feel like she's the fall guy. May she have had lucrative moves? Yes. But I am almost 135, 50, 200% certain that because the company is the type of company that it is and is owned by the type of um, mankind that it is owned by,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm feeling like she the fall guy. Yeah, they pretty much just set her up.
So
And
here's the
because there's
thing.
no way 10 million just be gone chilling. Like she
Right,
funneled it through her account, wired it to her,
right.
just gone chilling. And it's a white owned company allowing us, and when I say allowing, because we participate and we allow
Mhm,
ourselves, right?
mhm.
By allowing us to be a part of it and not have any kind of scrutiny on it. Nah, I don't believe that. They gonna have some real extra security measures for our ass. They were probably waiting. So you know what? Let me just lure her in. Let me hire somebody to lure her in to do this dumb shit. Cause she probably did it, but I'm sure she wasn't alone. You know what I'm saying?
So what it says though, you guys, is that the Black Lives Matter was being used essentially as a personal piggy bank.
Yep.
That they, of course, betrayed the public's trust, and now they're trying to make it seem as if, hey, this person acted alone. But the reality of it is, like you said, they did not. And you couldn't make me believe, like you said, 10 million don't just walk out. How much more money didn't just walk out? You couldn't make me believe that the people who owned it and began it didn't come off well too. Because what you don't see is their names in the headlines. What you don't see is them being arrested. What you don't see is them being charged.
And it's always what you don't see. It's never what we see. So this whole story to me is like, nah, okay. I'm gonna just now I just take things with a grain of salt and I also look deeper if I really give a fuck to. And at the end of the day, this is why us as Hugh or Moorish beings need to focus on our goddamn selves and our community and starting our own shit and not just jumping on any kind of bandwagon who says, okay, cool, I'm gonna give y'all $10 million, y'all be the faces, or I'm gonna give y'all whatever X amount of money, y'all be the faces. Get it? No, stop selling our souls because we are literally giving away our powers for fucking free.
Yeah,
And we not reaping no benefits but getting locked up, incarcerated, dead, killed, all this other shit. I'm sorry.
yeah. Get it off your chest, son. Get it off your chest. So our guest is in, you guys. It is time for us to move on to the second half of our show. We've been having a good time, hella conversation happening today. You guys, we have fantastic DMV Find in the building. City State Brewing Company. Come on in.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to Illustrate Radio. I see we have Janae, we have Eugene Bennett in the building. Um,
Barnett.
did I not say your name correctly?
It's cool as Barnett.
Burn it.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, my eyes on this. You don't see how small this.
It's all good.
Let me make
Look,
this larger.
It's
My bad.
cool.
My
No
bad.
problem. No problem.
My bad. So let me get started with Janae. First, welcome. Tell us what your position is in the company and how it came to be.
Well, I am the events and tap room manager. Okay, and I started here maybe a week after we opened. I've actually worked with Gene at other bars and restaurants, and he brought me over. So, brought me over to help out.
Okay. And the man with the master plan, Mr.
I'm,
Barnett.
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Good,
we're good.
good.
How are you?
Good. I'm good. So,
Awesome.
I am the general manager and the DC sales manager of City State Brewing. I got hired in May before we officially opened. I got hired to help get the tap room together and to basically put everything together so that we can open successfully. And I am tasked with helping out with, well, I do events, I do sales, I do like everything. I keep everybody in order, make sure, people are arguing, I got to settle that. You know, I go with the owner to do like negotiations and with you know, collaborations that we do, or anytime we have events and things like that. Yeah,
Okay. That's
cool.
fire. So you do everything. You
Yeah,
literally like I'm in it.
I do
Both of
everything.
you. That's what's
Yeah.
up. So talking about collaborations, you also have a special collaboration with DMV's own. You care to tell us a little bit about that? Either one of you, to be honest, because I feel like both of y'all would know.
So you talk with Big G from that Backyard Band, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So that came along. So how that came along was the owner, before he opened the brewery, I'm not sure exactly where it was he met Big G, but he met him and he was speaking to him about the fact that he was, you know, working on opening a brewery. Well, basically, we're more than a brewery, we're like a whole beverage factory. Like we can make all types of things. But he was talking to Big G about it, and Big G, you know, was interested in making his own beverage. And then after we opened, the owner one day asked me, he was like, should I reach out to him? And I'm like, yeah, why not? You know, yeah, I was like, go ahead and reach out to him, see what he says. So he called him a couple times, and G didn't respond. And the owner was like kind of nervous. He was like, well, like he's not answering my calls. I'm like, listen, he acts, he's in the backyard, man. He does all these different things. Like, you're gonna have to like have some patience with it. And then G got back to him, and you know, we brought him in. He not just put we did it wasn't a thing where we just put a face on a label
You
to
literally brought him in.
we brought him in,
Mhm.
and gave him creative responsibility over his product. Like, we were like, what do you want it to taste like? How do you want it, you know, to be? We have two products now. We have Big G's flavor from the pocket golden ale, and we also have
Hey.
we and we also have the Uptown Hard Mix, which was his idea too, which is a half and half. It's a half and half. It's kind of like a version of
Arnold Palmer,
it's an auto Palmer, but it's like a cut
a
water.
beer version.
Yeah, yeah. But no, it's more like a cut water because it's like a cocktail in a can.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, yeah. So, but it was what he wanted. Like I said, like we didn't just put his face on it, just try to like, you know, get people in the DMV to buy a beer. We actually brought him in and said, hey, what is it that you want to do? And he told us, and he comes and he does marketing for it. He does everything for his beer. So
That's
That's
fire.
yeah,
That's
awesome.
so
That's
lit.
awesome. So
yeah,
you said earlier that you are more than just a brewery. You are an event space. You have art showcases.
Mm.
You have so many different things.
yeah.
Tell everybody what's the full circle of City State Brewing. What all do you bring to the city?
So City State Brewery. So we're also we've gotten grants from the city to, you know, get a canning line, and we have what we call fermenters that go into our brewery. But like the grants came from the city for us to give smaller businesses an opportunity to have it basically have an opportunity to start their own brands, or
Mhm.
people that who have their brands to expand. For example, I don't know if you have heard of Urban Garden Brewing. It's a young lady from DC who owns it, young black lady from DC named Amani, and she just brewed her first beer with us like a week ago. So, you know, these are things that we're doing. Being a beverage factory, we talk to people within the city who want to start their own beverages, who want to maybe brew their own beer. We give them an opportunity to do it. And besides that, we also give, you know, small food, like with our tap room, we bring in food vendors that are like up and coming food vendors that may have like, like Lux Burger, and we have like who else? We have a bunch of people that come. Supreme Barbecue. There's a good amount of food vendors that we have come to the brewery so they can show their food off. Event space. We've had, you know, go-go bands there. We have uh, uh, backyard perform at our anniversary party, which was really really fun. And then, you know, we have some art shows coming up where we're gonna have local artists. There it is. That's the Big G flavor of the pocket right there.
And flavor in the pocket, the
Yeah. But
pocket.
But like I said,
Yeah.
we're having an art show coming up in November, which will bring like a lot of local artists, throughout the city to be able to showcase their artwork, and yeah, it's fun. It's good.
Yeah, that's it. It sounds like you have a complete renaissance type of space and vibe and energy going on where you're cross branding and cross marketing and working with a lot of people in the city. Because to me, love is love, you know what I'm saying? So I'm so happy to have you all and we're talking about this because people don't realize it's enough money to get out of there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? We can all help each other grow. We can all help each other kind of move on, and planting that seed is a beautiful thing. So what was the starting seed for this whole everything? Because like she said, y'all have a lot going on. So what was the starting seed?
Well, our owner, James Warner, he really had a vision of wanting to start a brewery, and it took him like 10 years to gather all the money together, and he finally got it open. And then when he pulled us in, he basically gave me, my idea was like, I didn't want, when he brought me in, I want to be a part of something that did not reach out to people throughout the city. There's a lot of breweries that's in the city. I mean, they reached out, but I wanted to stand out and be different, and that was basically the seed that I wanted to plant. Is like, I've been in the industry for 13, maybe a little bit longer, 13 years, and bringing me in and with the people I knew, I just really wanted to have a space where, people of all, like, just a very diverse space where you can have all different types of things coming in. Um, like I said, artwork, people being able to come in and start their own small businesses, all types of things like that. But it was basically, like I said, I wanted it to be very diverse. I didn't want to just reach out because a lot of people think of breweries. I mean, they think it's like a white culture thing, and I didn't want it to be that. I wanted it to be something more than that. Like, bring other people in to see it. And the way for me to bring other people in to see it is to have things that, like we've had, like pop ups and things like that, where it would bring other communities in. And once the other communities come in, they're like, "Oh, I've never been in a brewery like this before. Let me try your beer." They try the beer, they end up liking it. Then they end up maybe having a passion of wanting to start their own thing. That's
I
what we
feel like
the
that.
whole idea. Yeah.
Also, Janae, somebody has a question at the bottom. Script Writer's Block actually had two questions. He wanted
Okay.
to know, how do people get their own beer, and can he get a job?
Well, first, in order for someone to get their own beer, of course, first they have to come in and meet with us, and we have to see like what their brand is about, and like, I mean, there's certain measures that you have to meet to be able to come out with your own beverage. So we would have to go through that process with them as well. But they can always just send us an email to set up a meeting. We can go from there. We do beverages for all type of events. If somebody wants to do it for like a private event, that's something different from like selling it with us. So it's different
Right.
steps we got to go through to do that. And as far as your job, you want to ask Jean about that.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
That
yes.
is the hiring.
yeah, I mean, we've really, I mean, sorry, we're not hiring right now. We're it's like a small crew right now. Maybe about 8 of us.
It's like
You know,
10 of us, just solid 10.
yeah,
That's it.
yeah. 'Cause we only been open for a year. Like, we
Yeah.
opened last June, so it's a small crew right now, trying to build it up to a point to where we can, hire more people. Yeah, it's a small team right now. Um, it's not easy getting your face on the bid. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's a very tough process, and it can be pretty expensive.
Pretty
But
brutal.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
yeah,
pretty
Yeah.
much
It
got
is
to make
very
sure you
time
have
consuming.
value to add value, and to also it has to be a win-win
Absolutely.
situation type of
so
thing.
it's funny because we get a lot of inquiries from people who really want to know, like, how can I get on a beer? And like I said, with the whole thing with Big G, I've explained to people before. I was like, that wasn't really. I said first, I was like, Big G's an icon in the city. No
Right.
Hmm.
disrespect, you know what I mean? He's an icon in
Hmm.
the city. That was something very special we were able to do. We didn't just put his face on there. We got his input and everything like that. Um, so it's not just like, and it's not, people don't realize it's not just, we can't just slap a face on a can. Like, we really have to, like, it costs money for, the design of it, costs money for the label,
Everything,
costs,
yeah.
yeah, it costs money to can it, it costs money to brew it. Like,
Mhm.
you got to pay the
It costs
label for
money,
that.
time, effort, and magic.
Yeah,
Like
like, you got to pay for the
You
that's
label
gotta
not
for
pay
that.
for
cheap.
the
So,
labels, someone to design the labels.
yeah,
Like
it's
it's
like,
so much.
yeah, it's a lot. Like, I invite you ladies to come to the brewery and come check it out. Especially like when we brewing, when we canning, like
Yeah.
the whole process. Like,
Mhm.
it's a lot
I
going
would
on.
love to see the
We
whole
would love to have
process
you
from the
guys
beginning
around the
to the
next
From
time.
end.
start to finish, right?
Like, I would love to
Yeah.
You
see
guys
that.
have to come out when we release our beer with Urban Garden that he was talking about. We'll
Yeah,
be
and I was telling
canning that too. So
you,
if you guys want to come and
So,
So then you
be a
talking about
part
an
of
artist?
that,
bringing that up, tell us though, Janae, about the events that you all have coming up. That one, and then the other things
oh,
that people should be looking forward
we got
to.
we have a lot of cool events coming up. On September the 17th, we have the Sway Nostalgia Market, which is like a vintage market a pop up that we're doing on the 17th. On the 22nd, we have a paint and brew, which is going to be pretty cool as well. And then on the 23rd, we're releasing a beer with Urban Garden. So we're going to do a release party for them here, as well as it's their anniversary. So they'll be celebrating their 1 year anniversary with us. So those are some events that are coming up. They're going to be pretty cool. We got some cool stuff going on in October. But definitely, we would love to have you guys out to see what it's like, a day in the life, you know.
I was about to say so we can do red carpet.
Yes,
Ooh,
absolutely.
yeah, we can go
also,
right go live. It's gonna be like
I'm
that.
gonna say
Okay.
also, let's see, we're gonna be at 8th Street Festival on what's that? That's the 17th. Yeah, I think the
Yeah, it's
17th.
the 17th, yeah.
So we're gonna be at 8th Street Festival, in
In the Rock the Park.
Rock the Park Festival. It's gonna be a 2-day festival in October. We're gonna
Hold on,
be at,
wait. Y'all slow
Oh, I'm
down,
sorry.
yeah,
okay? Like, hold on, okay? Give
yeah.
me a second to process.
This is how we have to
H,
move all day. We have to
But
be
here's the thing.
very like,
Oh,
you know.
You
he's
know,
like, "Da-da-da-da-da." I'm like,
I'm gonna
hold
Yeah.
tell
on,
you
wait.
what's funny. You know how you say good second to process? I literally get these emails about these things that we're in, and I have to coordinate all of this. So I'm the same way. Like, yo, give me a second to figure out how to do all this.
He said, "I'm saying the same thing you
I'm
said."
like, oh, I got festival after event. I have to, like, coordinate all this. So yeah, I
You
feel
know
like
what, though? That is just amazing to really only be a year in, and this is where you are, and this is what you bring into the community, and you have something for absolutely everybody.
Mhm.
Um,
I
I
love
think that that's amazing. Like, there's a lot of businesses that in a year, especially on the back end of a pandemic, that's
yeah.
like,
it.
we with it. We're
Yeah.
here. You know what I mean? Not only just making yourselves a staple in the community, but showing the community that we're putting back into you. Um, do you all plan on growing? Are you going to be moving, having another spot in the city? Thinking about moving out to Maryland, VA? What is the growth looking like?
So that's down the road. I think what we're more interested in right now is like just building our brand really strong in the city. We're getting a couple more pieces of equipment so we can do more product. And I mean, at a certain point, it'd be cool to, like, I think we might look into doing like maybe like a beer garden or something like that first.
Yeah.
But like
Yay!
expanding into like Maryland and things like that, that'd be like it's way down the road. It's not
Yeah.
cheap. It's not cheap. Like,
It's gonna
Trust
take at
me.
least
yeah,
5 years before we
yeah,
can
man.
even
You
go
know
to
how you know
the city, like, and
if
just
finding a space for it. I
have
mean,
us there as well.
yeah, finding a space for it. You know how this area is. This area is,
Yeah.
yeah,
But we
yeah.
do sell our beer in Maryland and Virginia right now
Yeah.
as well.
Sell out big over the
Yep,
DMV
we are
area.
not a franchise. I saw somebody asked.
So we're in Maryland, Virginia, and do you sell your beers? Because I mean, we got to know how to find y'all, and like not all of us are in
For
DC.
sure in
So
Maryland,
tell
we're
us.
in Clinton at BK Miller's.
Okay.
We are at Esquire in Oxon Hill.
Ooh,
We're a couple places in Greenbelt and Hyattsville, Silver
yep. That's
Spring.
see. I'm glad I asked.
Yeah, we can get you guys a full list, so you can post it for all your listeners.
Most
Couple spots in
definitely.
Virginia,
Yeah,
all
we
over the
need a
city.
list of where the beer is, and we need a list of events.
Okay, so this is
Absolutely.
what I'm asking very nicely because I know it's probably a lot to put together, and I hope I'm not asking for too much.
Okay.
If you could send that to us in a DM, so what we'll
Yeah.
do is when we show the clip of this show, we'll repost all of that information in the post, and all it's really just a copy cut and paste. Because I want to make sure that we maximize everyone, and they're able to like your demographic, and they're able to find you or locate you, or even maybe possibly order it. Have you all? Ha ha! Thought about doing delivery. There's this new app that goes to different spots and also will help deliver your liquor like a Uber Eats.
Hmm.
Was it send them to
We deliver our
Ah, he
beer.
said
We deliver
it.
our beer
somebody?
now
Let's
to
talk to
bars and
yeah.
restaurants on demand. We haven't gotten into that yet. It is a thought, like once the demand for someone who wants it as a personal
Yeah.
item becomes,
Nah,
more
listen.
prevalent, but
Send them
not
to
right now.
He said
Yeah,
send it to me.
it'll be
send them
coming
to
soon. But
give
we're
me
in a lot of stores too, so I would definitely get you guys that list. By
Yeah, if you're in
tomorrow
a
or
lot of
Friday.
stores, they can definitely order it from those stores too. I know the
Absolutely.
one in if you're in Greenville, not the one that I think you are, I know that they also are on that app and they'll deliver too. So it's just good to know that we have that kind of access.
yeah,
Absolutely.
and we're all over the city. I can't
Yeah.
even name the places we are in the city. It's so many. That's my responsibility too, is to do sales in the city. So I go to a lot of different, package stores, bars, restaurants, all types of places. So yeah. So in between me booking all these events and stuff,
You
I'm
got
out
some
doing sales
deliveries
as
too.
well.
He's like, I'm
I'm
stuck. We all outside because y'all a strong
Yes.
10.
I'm
Yeah.
outside. Yeah,
Call y'all Ocean's 10. You know what I'm saying? Got a
I
little
mean,
bit.
that's the
Everybody
thing
got their
about having a small
expertise.
team
yeah.
too. Yeah.
We all do multiple jobs.
Having a small team, we all wear
Yeah,
many hats, many hats.
Mhm.
But it gives us a leeway to know how to do everything. You
yeah,
know,
Yeah, yeah.
so
As
it's
you
really
should,
cool.
though. As you should.
Yeah,
When everybody takes part, because you never know when one person may be out, you need somebody else to step up and hold it
absolutely.
down. Definitely. Um, so you all being together for this year, and you just said, how dynamic your team is. What has been the biggest triumph as a team?
I would say. So we opening up in 2021 in June, while the pandemic was still going strong, and then making it through back when like Omicron came out, like
Yeah.
because like this November, December last year was like really, really slow. It was like
Yeah,
it was a lot of uncertainty.
Mhm.
And we made it out of that. And once we hit like spring and all that cleared up, and we started seeing all the people starting to come to the brewery, that was where it was. It was like that growing pain of, I mean, just opening up in during the pandemic is
it's
like,
crazy.
crazy. What I mean? It was something that like, it was tough, like starting off. You know, we
Well,
didn't know, like James, the owner, was like worried at times
yeah.
because it was so slow, and because of the time uh, it was, that would be the biggest triumph, was making it through that.
Yeah. We've been very blessed though too because we've had some really crazy months. Like our January was really busy, which isn't normal for being in this area. We have a lot of people who support us and who are loyal, and we have a lot of regulars, people that come back. People in the neighborhood, so they're keeping us going as well.
Mhm.
So like Gene said, we're trying to do everything for everybody. So everyone feels welcome to come here, and that's what is keeping us alive.
Someone left a comment at the bottom. I can't remember what shit. It did have it in my head, and now I can't remember what it
I
was.
think it was
What
about
Oh, they said
celebrity?
pretty much
celebrities
what other
celebrities
celebrities
have
have
endorsed
endorsed you,
Um,
local and non-local.
Big
Nobody,
G
yeah.
for sure.
Big G's the only one, yeah.
Yeah.
G.
So,
We have
but you all said that you all were working with other people as well. So, not just say local celebrities. Let me also say local businesses. What are some of the local businesses as well that you've worked with in the city?
besides Urban Garden Brewing, we also did stuff with
We did a beer with
Soul
Soul
Mega.
Maker.
Soul Mega is another black brewery in the city that we worked with. We did some collaborations with there's a brewery in Baltimore. Was it Union? It wasn't Union. It was Oliver's Brewery.
Oliver's, yeah. Oliver's
Yeah, and
Brewing
then
Co. We did a beer with them.
but
We did a beer with Sandlot.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I love
yeah.
Sandlot. That is my spot. Is that the beer that they giving it to everybody free at the door?
The
It's
Sandlight, the blue
got
one
the
with the people on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
I
it.
loved it. I went back and look. I'm sorry, Sandlot. Forgive me now. I did a whole report. I did a whole review on Sandlot in Baltimore. That is one of the places that my family loves to go to. And I was just telling a friend, like, one of the many perks now is that they give you free beer when you walk in. You pay
Oh
$10.
You
It's
went? Oh, you
free.
went to Sandlight in Baltimore.
no, we
Oh, it's
going
Sandlot, DC,
yeah.
Yeah, they have
but
three.
it's
They have
still blue.
Anacostia, Georgetown, and
That
the
is yeah,
Southeast.
they for some reason they're not affiliated with that one.
Yeah, it's really
They're
weird.
not affiliated because the ownerships are different, but it's
Yeah.
still blue. It's still
Really?
the same
Yeah.
container.
Oh, maybe I don't. I didn't sell it out there. I don't know. If they have it, then they have it. That's what's up. Because we do have
I
some.
just think they're owned by
They're owned
they're
by
owned
different
by
people.
little
So the Sandlot
businesses.
in
Yeah.
DC is owned by I don't
Like
want to say his
Ian,
Yeah,
nickname, but
Ian and Scooty.
yeah,
yeah, I'm about to say Scooty. That's his nickname. I'm about to say.
yeah.
I was trying to remember his real name, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Either way, that is awesome. That is
Oh,
Yeah.
so.
oh yeah, and we have a collaboration with Kitchen Crate too. They have
We do have
oh,
one with Kitchen Cray.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You
Um,
know I love that restaurant Tea Gray. That's one of my. That's my cheers, y'all.
You
But
took
just
me from Rainbow.
not only doing the beers, like we try to make way for a lot of small of the businesses too. You
Mm-hmm.
know, like he said, Lux Burger. We have
barbecue.
Cam and 46 who come in. Those are all food vendors. You know that do very well here as well. So we try to help out those
Yeah, you should
businesses
look
in the
into the
area because
Mascara.
we really want to be like all about giving back too and supporting our own.
You should also look into the Mascari Hospitality Group as well. They own 14th and Creole, Society, Sugar
Oh,
and
Uh,
they
Spice,
do.
Miss
They do.
Toya's.
I've
Yes. And they
had
just opened
there.
a new spot
Shout out
too.
to my family. I'm so proud of y'all. I love
Oh,
it.
so
Yeah.
put the word in with your family. I've been past it.
Yeah. Get us to come on
Yeah.
to tell them we
Yeah, I
need a
love
meeting. Got to
that.
get our beer in there.
I gotta go to Po' Boy Gyms though.
Oh, and
That's
Po'
my
Boy Gyms. I forgot
Yeah.
about that. They have one in Columbia. They have the one on 8th Street as well.
that's
Like that's I absolutely am so here for it.
I'm
Yeah.
on it. I'm on it.
So yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that connection for sure.
I have a cousin that actually works at Creole on 14. My cousin,
Oh,
my
okay.
cousin works there. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. Okay, yeah, say less.
Yeah. I mean, the city's small. We all family, right?
Right.
We all family at the end of the day. It would be a beautiful thing to make sure that we can help each other grow.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So while you are on this growth mission, let's make sure that our audience knows where to go to find you so that we can help push this thing. Um,
Uh-uh.
make sure they know where to find you social media wise, your website, how they can purchase, all of that.
Well, you can find us on Instagram at City State Brewing. Our website is the same as citystatebrewing.com. Jean, do you want to tell your socials? I'm
Uh,
Natorious, Nayetious on
I am
Instagram.
I am at Gino_Grigio, like Pinot Grigio, but Gino Grigio.
Gina Grigio.
I'm on Twitter and Instagram. The brewery is at 705 Edgewood Street Northeast, in the Edgewood neighborhood, Edgewood, Brookline. If you know where like Dewdrop Inn is on the MBT trail, we're like right above the MBT trail.
Right off the Rhode Island Metro.
Yeah, right off the Rhode Island Avenue Metro Station. You actually, where the Rhode Island Avenue Metro Station is, you cross the bridge that goes over it's a bridge that walks to the other side. We're like less than a block away from that, like up the trail.
To
All
get your
this time,
beer.
I was working in Rhode Island Road for the past year. I never knew
we are
that. I could have been over there getting drunk on my lunch break. It's all right.
like right across the street from that.
Yeah. We're open 6 days a week, so we're open Tuesday to Sunday. During the week, we open at 4. The weekends, we open at 11 on Saturdays and 12 on Sundays.
Yeah.
That's the best place to come in and get our beer. Again, I will send you guys the info so everyone will know where to go to
Yeah,
get
send
it
us
as
all the
well.
info. I want all the locations of where everything is sold. I want where they can find you. I want to get them to know how they can figure out how to rent the event space as well.
Definitely.
That type of thing. So I get all the information that I need in one place, copy, cut, and paste. Boom, and there it is.
Absolutely.
Like even your social media pages, all of that. Like
Yeah, I will
be
send
as
you
thorough as
everything.
possible.
If you want to send me a DM too with again
Okay.
everything you want, and then I'll just reply and make sure you guys have it by the end of the week. Hopefully, you guys get to come and hang with us on the 23rd.
Of
Let
Yes.
you know
September
when
or
we're
October?
caning as well.
It's
Yeah.
September. It's
In
September.
September. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
That way,
September
you guys, I
23rd.
love for you guys to meet Amani and the team at Urban Garden Brewing.
Yeah, we would love
Yeah,
for you guys. We will be canning the beer soon before the 23rd. So hopefully we get to invite you guys out for that
yeah.
so you can see what it's like.
Yeah,
See what the
look. Yeah, hold
magic
on. Y'all
going
can
on
bring it
that
back
day.
early. We would love that. We can get our own exclusive tour.
Yes,
Got,
absolutely.
got you. We'll look out.
No, T, I'm serious. Let's play it.
I'm going. I'm going. I'm gonna be quite honest with y'all. I'm not a beer drinker.
We got you. No
What,
problem.
That's
I
I
okay.
was
was
We
just
about to
about
got
say,
to
you.
say,
neither am I, but I want to support y'all.
what do you all have for the non-beer drinkers?
We have seltzer. We make seltzer in house
We
that we
make
get
yep. We make our
seltzer
own seltzers.
hard sodas.
Yep.
Like we got a hard soda right now that's like pineapple, orange, guava. That's
Passion fruit, orange and
Ooh,
Mm.
guava.
that
guava.
be
Like
good.
Soda.
Y'all leaving stuff out too. Come on, man. Y'all can't
That be
be.
good.
Yeah,
no,
but
but
I
also,
mean, we want to make stuff for everyone. So
but
the people that
also,
don't drink
but
beer,
also,
they usually
Big
like
G's hard mix.
seltzers.
Big G's hard mix. I know you like you
Yep.
have halves. You from here, you go to the carry out and get the half and half.
Get that
That's
have and
Yep.
have. True, true.
yeah, it tastes like
Yep.
So what about like a light crisp beer? Like something
oh
like
Oh,
light.
that's deluxe.
the Lux
Okay.
Lager.
I just wanted to know what it was. So, Lucky Lux. I'm definitely gonna make sure I get me some of
or
Deluxe
that.
lager.
or we have Pilsner's really good too. It's called Lost Laws. But
Pilsner.
that
Mm.
yeah.
Last.
Yep. Either one of those will be, light and crisp, easy to drink.
Yeah.
So you'll
We put
I
definitely
you on.
look
enjoy
forward
those.
to it. I look forward to meeting you guys in person. I look forward
Absolutely.
to having this tasting situation and see the process.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm gonna
super
make you
interested
taste
in
the
the process.
Oh, he
that
gonna make you taste everything. He gonna find a beer
you
that
know,
I'm
you
with
like.
it.
He gonna find a
Listen,
beer that you're like.
I
Can,
will not tell you no in your business.
Yeah.
I'll try it at least once.
that's what's
Now,
up. I appreciate
now who gonna drive me home?
it.
I'll be laid out.
I'm over here putting the dates in my calendar because I don't want to miss it.
Love
Because
it.
Okay.
I'm a winery girl,
I'm
but
gonna
I
send you guys
like
an invitation as well.
wineries
So make
and
sure you send me
distilleries.
your email addresses so I can send you guys an invitation.
Okay, well then you know what?
Okay.
Let me go ahead and do
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Can we put it in the private chat? Will you see that?
Oh yeah,
Um.
yeah, yeah. That might make it easier in one
Yes.
place.
I should see that.
Oh, we didn't say cut them off now.
Look, I had to do it now because I'm old and I forget stuff. Let me just.
You know what? I love Secret because you keep it a whole band, and I just be right there, be like, "Yep, you know it."
Let me just. Cause
Boom.
listen. Let me
Oh, you
just.
know what? No, don't send it.
Okay,
I'm
I see
sorry.
it. I got it.
Hold on, I'm gonna give you the other one. That's not because I don't know if that email is gonna actually function all the way. What is it? Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. So yes, I'm excited. Shout out to Wayne's World for 410 for tapping in. Um, Tony Met always tapping in. So we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
Ah,
You,
my
this
friend.
has been fantastic. Great bringing you all on. You all make sure that you tap in and follow City State Brewing Company in DC, Black owned, doing fantastic things. They have events coming up. They got art showcases coming up.
Mhm.
They doing
They
things
gonna pop up. They got everything. Come on, y'all. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Tap in.
get on there, hop on there, go visit their tap room, get it in, enjoy yourself, okay, you guys, and just make sure that you share, make sure that you follow, make sure before you leave here you hit that like button, you hit that subscribe.
That's true.
Lucky, what you got coming up this week?
Okay, so y'all already know that my best friend, my bestie, is doing his event, and I'm so happy for him. That is next month, October. See, I'm bad with dates, but Wayne, my bad. You know what I mean? He got a new location. Y'all look out. Make sure y'all follow Wayne 410. So I have a new episode out. Yay! Beautiful Chaos. Y'all make sure that y'all check that out on Magical AF Podcast, which is on all platforms. And special shout out to the Lock Fest. I will be in attendance this Sunday. It is pretty much an event to have you embrace everything about you from the inside out, but especially making sure that we are not ashamed of who we are. Like our hair rises to the sun, so we are the light. Hello. And I love events like that that are all about loving on ourselves, again, spiritually, mentally, and physically. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. If you're in New York, Lockfest 9/11, it's gonna be lit. Brooklyn, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes. I need to be in the building. Man. Bring all
That,
this.
look,
Bring
Locksmith
all
and
this
that.
to the
Hello.
people. Bring
It
it to
ain't
the
too late. Look. You already know we could definitely make it a road trip. I never mind traveling. I love traveling by myself, but I love having company as well. So let's
Yes,
do it.
yes. So,
Yeah.
you guys, if you're not at Lucky's events and you want to get these laughs this weekend, pull up on your girl. I'm featuring for Rodney Perry at the Baltimore Comedy Factory. You guys, we got 5 shows. 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, show on Sunday. You ain't got no reason to not come get these laughs, you guys. So pull up on your girl. Make sure you follow me at Sex Talk with T Gray just to make sure that you have all your details. Also, for the rest of the year, I'm doing free 20-minute consultations, you guys. Definitely the goal is to book your hour and get your life together. But I'm doing 20-minute sessions, you guys, for sexual health, sexual healing, relationship building. Hop on my website, sextalkwithtgray.com, to book your slot, you guys. I have new clients and it has been amazing already. So I can already tell you all it's going to be fun. Sex and comedy is going to be just the rest of the year, you guys. So get these laughs this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, the Baltimore Comedy Factory. Pull up on your girl, performer Ronnie Perry. Hop on the website. Get you some of this sex advice, you guys. Get your relationships intact. Follow me at Sex
Play
Talk with
with
Friend.
yourself.
We're going to be right back here, you guys, next Wednesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Illustrate Radio, powered by WEMS Radio. And if you missed this, run it back, play it back, hop on your Roku, catch us on
Seven
your
on demand.
and we are up out of here. Bye-bye.
I was born by the river, I was shaking that ass, bending over, popping pussy, I was making that cat. Bring that ass here, boy. Turn up.